from LeBron's potential retirement to James Harden returning to the Rockets. These are the NBA trade rumors to watch out for. Trade season is almost upon us, and we've seen some very interesting swaps that have had some serious implications for the league. We saw the Phoenix Suns receive Kevin Durant and TJ Warren, two huge additions to the team. Other big names that have been moved around are Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, and Jay Crowder, to name a few. The Nets were center stage in the two biggest deals of the deadline. They sent Irving to the Mavericks before shipping Durant to the Suns. The Lakers made some big moves with their acquisitions, like Mo Bamba and more. They even got rid of some of their biggest names like Westbrook, Bryant, and Patrick Beverley. Big moves for sure. This was a big year for trades. But let me tell you, there are some very exciting rumors circulating. When asking the question of who might be traded next season, it's important to remember that most of the league's superstars have signed long contracts. They may even hate the team they're currently on, but it's very unlikely we'll be seeing any of them move. Even so, stars like Kyrie Irving and Russell Westbrook will potentially be looking for new teams in the offseason. Then you've got big names like James Harden, Draymond Green, and Chris Middleton, who could also join them. One of the most interesting rumors, though, involves Lakers legend LeBron James. It came as a shock to the NBA world, but LeBron may have just played his last game with the Lakers. This news came right after they were swept 4-0 by the Nuggets. You may be thinking, where else is he gonna go? Surely not back to the Cavs or Miami Heat. That's the thing, this may be his last game ever. The superstar has been all over the headlines after dropping some cryptic messages. He's been in the game for 20 years, which is crazy for any athlete, so it makes sense. But still, no one saw it coming. James still has 2 years and $97 million on his contract. But the final year remains down to the player, and someone as rich as him could let go of the cash and just call it a day. He could be a little upset about being smashed by the Nuggets. He says, "I've got a lot to think about. Just personally, with me moving forward with the game of basketball, I got a lot to think about." What do you think? Is he just throwing a tantrum, or is he seriously considering retirement? If he does decide to call it quits now, he would leave the court with the all-time scoring record, since he overtook Kareem Abdul-Jabbar earlier this season.
LeBron stands alone! The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James.
His accolades don't end there, though. If he retires now, he will also lead the playoff scoring records with a gap of 36 points between him and his nearest rival, Michael Jordan. James has played 20 whole seasons in the NBA, having started with a 7-year stretch with the Cavs. He then went on to play for the Miami Heat, where he won his first 2 NBA titles, before returning to the Cavs to win his third. He would make his next and maybe last move to the Lakers in 2018, where he'd win his 4th ring. As well as the titles, LeBron has also won 4 NBA Finals MVP awards.
The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
And is a 4-time NBA MVP. At the age of 38, combining all of his achievements, retirement is certainly a reasonable option. But what's surprising about it now is that LeBron's son Bronny will soon be heading into the league. That's right, LeBron has made it very clear in the past that he wants to play alongside his son. I really hope he doesn't retire before we get to see that. If he does, it's sure to shake up the league. Many agree that LeBron is the best player in the world, so with him gone, others are sure to compete to take the mantle. Who will it be? Kevin Durant? Stephen Curry? Or will someone unexpected take up the title after LeBron leaves? Only time will tell. Whatever happens is sure to turn the world of the NBA on its head. Next up, we've got the only team with 2 lottery picks. That's right, the Orlando Magic are heading into the trading season with flexibility. They've got rising stars like Rookie of the Year Paolo Banchero and the two-way forward Franz Wagner. Will they opt to keep the early draft picks and keep adding young up-and-comers? Or will they go the other way and leverage the draft picks for a proven star? DraftKings was quick to give their take on it and mocked up a potential trade with the Washington Wizards. This trade could see the Orlando Magic sacrifice both picks for 3-time All-Star guard Bradley Beal. Beal, who may not be at the peak of his career anymore, could still be a top contributor to any team.
The only way to get back into this thing is defensively. Shake Milton turns it over, up ahead, here comes Beal. Beal to the hoop, he's got 55!
Another team that found itself in a tight spot is the Golden State Warriors. They exited the postseason in the second round. The team's got a core of veterans with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. They're all still capable players, but it won't be enough to carry them to the finals unless they add some fresh blood to the team. This could potentially lead to the Warriors going for a rare reverse youth movement to try and squeeze one more run out of Jordan Poole. Some believe that either Poole or Jonathan Kuminga could be out. These two youngsters went into their run with the Warriors with a lot of hype, but so far they have failed to deliver. One big-name sports journalist who believes this is definitely the case is Tim Kawakami. He wrote, "I think it's more likely than not that at least one of these two very talented players will be traded. So who will it be?" Poole has shown more at the pro level, but that doesn't mean Kuminga's trade value is zero. According to ESPN senior writer Zach Lowe, there remains a strong level of interest in Kuminga around the league. But the question for the Warriors is whether or not that interest will correspond with a quality player in return. It might not, but if they can get even a low-end proven player out of the deal, it could be worth it. Whatever the Warriors choose to do, it's sure to have some big implications for next season. A trade that has the biggest implications for the future than any we've seen so far has to be James Harden. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest shooters and shooting guards in the entire history of the NBA. Currently a Philadelphia 76er, many think Harden's heart belongs to his former team, the Houston Rockets.
Rockets on the left side. Harden just crossed over Wes Johnson, and that might be the greatest crossover in the history of the NBA.
He left the Rockets in 2021, but rumors are circulating that his time, there may be an end. Reports are all suggesting that Harden wants to return to the place where he became an MVP. These rumors come after a massive decision by the Rockets to bring back former head coach Ime Udoka. They want to rebuild a championship mindset, and there's no better way than if they bring back Udoka and Harden, who both performed exceptionally in the past. If these reports are true, James Harden is in store for a huge payday. He's looking at receiving a maximum contract of $61 million. I think it's fair to assume he'll be returning to the Rockets. You've got to love the trading season. Nobody knows what will happen. We've got speculations and predictions, but the only thing anyone can be sure of is that the league will be seriously affected by the outcome of some of these trades. So, from a possibility of seeing LeBron play alongside his son, to Orlando Magic letting go of their younger up-and-comers, these are the NBA trade rumors to watch out for.